What the is this, bro? Did you see this, Sonny?
Yeah, you sent it to me in my Instagram DMs.
Look
it's
at
like
this.
some weird deer. They're trying to like get the pass or something.
Bro.
Lucy, Gracie.
Bro, look at this. Just look, okay? Bro.
Pause it. What is that shit, bro?
Bro.
He said, bro.
It's literally like a zombie, bro. Look at it. Just look at the deer, bro. This is not normal. Okay, now why is this alarming? For those of you that are watching, okay? First, we hear about the bunny rabbits have all kinds of weird things growing out of them.
You want to pull that up?
I'm going to pull it up right now. So in this episode, we're going to get into all these animals that are showing these really weird viruses and growths, okay? At the same time, we got the National Guard being moved around the country under the guise. I said this on the early episode. That's why you need to smash the subscribe button.
You need to hit the smash button.
Okay, smash the subscribe button.
Hit
Smash it.
Hit the smash button.
Because Unk said in the last episode, I think that they're moving the National Guard around the country because they're getting ready for something to happen. I think round 2 of what happened in 2019, I got to speak in code here, when they closed the world down, that was a test run. That was a trial run. I think they're about to do some shit where all the animals get sick and it spreads to human beings, and then we're in a real nightmare scenario on the earth. And I think the reason this is going on, SunnyFaz, is because everyone is awake. Everyone's realizing what's going on, who's responsible. Everyone got to see behind the curtain. The world that we know it is not what we've been told for the last 100 years.
There's no putting the genie back in the bottle, as you say.
As Beck Lover says, Unk, there is no putting the genie back in the bottle. I think we're in serious trouble.
All right, hold up. Before you keep yapping.
Play this video, bro.
We just played.
Look at this, dude.
All right.
Look
it's got schmutz and shit, and
it literally looks like a zombie, bro. Like subhanallah, bro. God help us, bro. Imagine what spreads to humans.
Lucy, Gracie.
If this spreads to humans, bro, it's over, bro. Look at this is the New York Post. Okay, it's all over the news anyway. You want to read, or should I use my radio voice?
You can read it.
New York Post. Freaky photos of black bubbled deer go viral after fears of zombie rabbits, squirrels spread.
Doesn't this kind of sound like the start of the, whatever you want to call it, the world shutdown, when they were like showing us the videos in China of people dropping dead and all that kind of shit?
So that's known as preconditioning.
Yeah.
These stories are going out there. They're putting it in our subconscious.
Yeah.
Homeboys moving the military into all these different major cities. I think what's going to happen is this thing's going to break right around October, November. Oh no, first human case. We need to shut this zone. Avoid certain words. They're going to shut the zone down. And something's going to happen where this spreads to humans. Okay, God knows best, the future. And then we're in a nightmare scenario, bro. I think we're in serious trouble. I'm calling a code red. I'm calling for you guys to prepare to have at least a year of food, to have some type of hard currency, money, cash, gold, whatever it is, to have a plan with family members. If this thing gets out of control and they start shutting down highways, like where do you go? Where do you bug out if this thing becomes a real zombie apocalypse? Now, what's interesting, SunnyFaz, is that before, was it during Biden? I can't remember which, I think it was Biden, or it was maybe even in the Trump first term. There was a protocol if there's a zombie apocalypse. It was put into the national disaster plan, bro. Why would they include that? Everyone was like, what is this? What is this? No, they actually included it in their emergency planning.
You pulled that up?
Let me see if I can find that. Okay, this is old. So
just look real quick.
Let me see here. White House. Look, they actually have an actual plan. Unclassified. Headquarters, U.S. Strategic. Okay. Joint Combined Warfare Fighting School, realized that training examples for plans. So they literally made a plan
for in case a zombie apocalypse
5 years ago. Okay, it was already there. Just trust on contest, go do your research on yourselves. Now back to what's going on. If this thing starts spreading and it gets into cattle and cows and all these living, and it gets to humans, what do you think's gonna happen, bro? I don't think it's by accident, bro. I think that everyone is like this, waking up from the Matrix, like, oh my God, this is not the way it is. Wait, they're spraying things in the clouds in the sky. Oh my God, we've been under attack for how long? Like, humanity's in trouble. Like, who's doing all this shit? And they're in their like meetings, these evil people up in Switzerland and here and there. They're going, the slaves are waking up. The slaves are waking up. What can we do? What can we do? We got to put them back to sleep. Unleash fucking the plagues of hell on them, bro.
Isn't it funny? Because we know that something is inevitably coming. And something else we know is it's going to be something that we didn't expect.
We've been saying this for how long?
years, but
No, but not even publicly, right? Like these last couple of weeks. Have you not said
no,
this?
I know, especially more so recently with everyone waking up to, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. Like before 2019, you could have never imagined there would be a shutdown like that. No one would have ever thought that was even possible.
And I remember that first night like it was yesterday, bro.
It's crazy, right?
Now, when everyone was fighting for water and shit, guess where Unc was? Unc was on the highway. Unc was already prepared for that type of disaster. You can't.
Wait. Can you tell the story? Like what happened?
All right. So when they started doing the cancellations and stuff, so when I saw that it reached Italy before it ever hit the shores of the U.S., if I'm not mistaken, it hit Seattle first.
Okay.
Once I knew it hit Italy, I'm like, it's already in America. I said, I don't have time. I'm already in the supermarket. This is like a week or two before they made the announcement. I bought all the extra supplies I needed.
Did you buy toilet paper?
I already had all that, but I went and got extra stuff like water, rice, beans, big bags, flour. When they announced the shutdown's coming, that night I loaded a massive van, took my family, took everything with me, and I bugged out because I said, if this goes down, they're going to shut down all the streets. There's going to be military everywhere. You're not going to be able to move. You're not going to be able to leave. Now, I didn't go to that level, but it got to the point where we were closed in. We weren't allowed to leave the country.
So you were already prepared before the toilet paper ran out of stock?
I was 3 hours away. So while everyone's in New York City fighting for toilet paper, they were literally fighting, like killing each other.
For toilet paper.
I'm 3 hours away from anywhere near civilization with my family, bugged out. I got witnesses. Cousins can drop comments if they see this. I was ready like cuz. I was ready, cuz. You understand? Look at this, bro.
You gotta do the screen.
Look at this, man. Look at this, bro. Like what is this? What the hell is growing on them? Like this looks alien, bro. This is crazy, dogs. Like,
show the rabbit one. You didn't even show the rabbit one.
We're gonna get to that. They're calling them warts, can spread from deer to deer, most often grow on the animal's head and neck. While some were quick to dub the critters zombie squirrels, wildlife experts said it was likely the result of squirrel fibromatosis. So it's already in squirrels, rabbits, and now the deer. Just here's another video of this.
This is old. These are old videos.
Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Now they brought it back.
To wait till you see both sides of the deer before you shoot, because it may look really good on this side of the deer.
This is a hunter's video.
Making it hope it gets.
Ugh.
Bro, this is not normal, bro. Like, I don't care what you say. This is not normal, dogs.
Wait, how does it being 10 years old not matter?
Bro, the fact that they've been planting this story in the background for a while. Now look at the rabbits, right?
Funny going on with bunnies in the state of Colorado.
Like a scabbyish looking kind of.
The Last of Us, set in a fictional world plagued by a zombie.
That's what this is like, The Last of Us.
Did you ever see The Last of Us?
No, but that's what this is about. It's like a fungus.
That shit was mad gay,
It was a fungus, right?
Yeah.
That spreads.
Yeah.
They've planted this shit.
And I'll tell you, that was some like goy slop, like
fungus.
Some boys run that. Some bullshit.
Yo, if I ever saw you like this, I love you, cuz, I would be like this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. I'm like this, bang, bang, bang. Your brains would be everywhere again. I wouldn't even say, hey, Sonny, what's wrong?
Is that you? Are you still there?
I wouldn't even wait to be like, hey, Sonny, are you okay? Like that's the problem. Like, you ever watch these zombie movies? Like, they see their loved one coming at them like this. Look, I'm just giving you guys advice. You ever watch zombie movies and they're coming like, Jimmy? Like their husband. The girl's like, Jimmy? Look at Jimmy's face, you fucking idiot. Okay? If I ever saw you coming at me, bro, with something like this coming out of your mouth, tentacles out of your mouth, and you're going, I'm not going to be like, Sonny? I'm like this. Fuck you, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Like this. He's still walking. He's still moving. Like this with a fucking Magnum 357. If we're in a zombie apocalypse, what do? You're going to wait like, Beck, brother. At this point, Beck's going to hell, Shaitan dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, though, if you see this coming at you, dogs, okay? If I ever saw something like this come out of my love, it could be my own kid. I'd be like, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Okay, because that's what's coming, bro. Look at this.
All right, can we move along?
No,
This very real rabbit disease is caused by the Shope papillomavirus. In most cases, the infection is harmless, like benign cancer.
I want to ask you all a simple question. Do you really think that in less than 5 years, we already have something of this magnitude on our shores? I hope, first of all, I'm wrong. Okay? I want to be wrong. I don't want to. You think I want to be right? God knows best. I want to be wrong, Sonny.
I know, bro. I know.
But let's say that this doesn't happen. You know, it happens. Let's say this happens, right? The deers, everything gets infected. Then it, oh no, it jumped to humans. Bro, it's game over this time. It's game over. Civilization as we know it, the country, freedom.
But all right, so think about, let's
finished, bro.
Let's break this down from their perspective, though.
Cooked, bro.
All right, so end times prophecies wise, we know the world's going to be in chaos.
We know that all the hoofed animals will die one day.
The hoofed animals will all die one day?
That's one of the signs of the end of time.
Are you serious?
Dogs, where you been, bro?
We pulled this up. He said dogs. Wait, what? Wait, are cows hooved, or am I going to get clowned for that? They are, right? He's locked in. Show the screen.
Oh, curva. Sorry, wrong button.
So that's a Christian end of times prophecy?
In some contexts, okay, widespread increase in animal attacks or devastation. No, where I said some Islam, bro. Hang on. Islam. Says in Islamic eschatology, the sign of end times involving hoofed animals is mentioned in relation to a period of great famine and drought. So it's not because of a disease, okay? This event is separate from the more famous sign of the end times, the beast of the earth, which you didn't know about today. I mentioned that to you.
I must have heard it before, but
maybe that's what's behind the ice wall, bro. Think about it.
Something's there. We know something's there.
Dabat al-Ard, which is singular, extraordinary creature, not a mass perishing of hoofed animals. According to the Hadith, severe 3-year famine. So here's what we need to remember.
Yeah.
Before the appearance of the Dajjal, the world is in chaos, bro.
The Dajjal is the Antichrist.
The Antichrist. So for the first year before the appearance of the Antichrist, based in the Islamic world, it's going to be a time of great famine. So the earth will withhold its rain and its grain 1/3 the first year, 1/3 less. The second year, 2/3. The third year, nothing. No rain will fall. That's that. When that happens, you better be praying like you have never prayed on earth, bro. All the animals will die because they'll die of starvation, right? When does the Dajjal come? He comes in a time of mass chaos to bring peace, to bring the earth. He's going to tell the sky to rain, and it's going to rain. I think these planes that keep flying over our heads, pay attention to the skies.
They're in bed with the Dajjal.
Something has to do with it, bro.
Yeah, it's got to be all connected. Even AI. I heard some guy telling me at the beach earlier that the Antichrist is AI, but I don't believe that. I think that AI is a tool.
It's a person, bro.
Of the Antichrist. Yeah, the
physical person.
Because the Antichrist is going to claim to be Jesus, the Messiah, and then claim to be God. And I don't
Savior. He has to save the world. So to save the world,
how could AI do that? It would more so be a tool.
He has to come at a time when the world is in mass chaos.
Yeah.
Right? So now look at all the headlines, right? If we look at the headlines here, okay, the virus is spreading, Minnesota's deer, flesh-eating flies. Like, it's just all bad stuff.
You know what? Something else to consider is like ticks.
Yeah, bro.
That's a whole other ball game right there.
They always say
insects.
Deer ward images now trending after photos of zombie rabbits. Where's the squirrels, bro? Nightmare squirrel spotted in U.S. backyard sparks concern, right? So there's multiple species here, bro. Okay? Infected already with some type of weird phenomenon. Imagine I push this button, my computer explodes. Okay. Squirrels may be given birth control in the UK. What the hell is this?
What is this, dog?
To help reduce their population?
That's
nonsense. What it is. They keep playing with nature,
bro. These news articles are garbage, bro.
Here, this is the one with squirrels pox disease. This is it. Look at the squirrel. Now, let's get to Trump boy now. Trumpy Trump.
City, it's the capital. It's going to be the best in the world. We're going to do what you're doing with law enforcement. And very importantly, also, we're going to physically do it. We're going back to Congress for some money, and we're going to redo a lot of the pavement, a lot of the medians, a lot of the graffiti's all coming off real fast. It's going to come down real fast. We're working with Clark Construction there.
So here's the cover story. They took over the Capitol. They moved the National Guard in. They're keeping it safe. The Trump administration reportedly plans to mobilize up to 1,700 National Guard troops across 19 states in the coming weeks to support its immigration and anti-crime crackdowns, a dramatic expansion of the controversial operation that's seen federal agents and Guard troops carrying out activities across Washington,
It's
D.C.
just so sus, bro.
The troops, who will largely be activated across Republican-controlled states, will serve in support of the administration's immigration and customs enforcement operations, as well as other law enforcement priorities. The guardsmen assisting ICE will be carrying out tasks that may include personal data collection, fingerprinting, DNA swabbing, and photographing of personnel in the ICE custody. The deployments will take place across the following states: Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Wyoming, per Fox. The Independent has contacted the reported states for comment, as well as the Central National Guard leadership. The guardsmen will be serving under the Title 32, Section 502F authority, in which they technically remain under state command and control, but can assist with federal missions. Something's going down. What if they're moving these troops into place to get ready for whatever's about to happen? You wouldn't want to alarm the population before it's go time. So you're like, yeah, we're going to fight crime and immigration. And then you move the troops in place, and then you reinforce those troops, and then you lock it down. Something's coming. This is my prediction. God knows best. What do you think?
I agree, bro. I agree. It's something that it's not adding up. It just feels too much like 2019, bro, with just all the predictive programming. I'm not saying I know 100% it's going to be this weird alien looking shit, but like we said before, bro, the basics. Stick to the basics. The genie's out of the bottle. Something's coming, without a doubt. There's never been a time in history where there hasn't been a mass chaotic event to get people back on track, to, you know, make a certain group of people an enemy, divide the people so it's easier to regain control. Am I wrong?
Yep. I mean, look what's trending on news right now. Here, I won't even say it out loud. Don't say it out
bro,
loud.
It's so weird talking with family about this.
Look what's trending. All of you that are watching, you can see it says Trump, that weird guy that had an island that supposedly took himself out. The word P, cover up.
So I was talking with family about this, or someone, and they were saying how they think that Trump is covering it because obviously
he's going to do something about it.
No, not because he's going to do something about it, but because if the Epstein stuff actually does get released, and basically Americans regain control of our country, we'd basically have to like build from ground up again, because it's rooted so much deeper than people think. Like all of media, entertainment, politicians,
completely,
the owners of food corporations, like literally everything,
every branch
has to be rebuilt. So someone was saying that Trump is just pushing it off so that the country basically doesn't go to shit when he's in office. What do you think of that?
I think, look what's trending today on X, bro. Look at that. Look at the hashtag Trump, Mr. Steen, PEDO, cover up.
Yeah.
That's the hashtag. Look at the hashtag. What else you want to know? There's no putting the genie back in the bottle, bro. That's what, look at. This is what's trending, bro.
Did you even listen to what I just said?
Yeah. And what do you want me to do? You want me to dance and whistle and go, what the fuck you want me to do? We're in trouble.
There was no response, but it's all right.
Rephrase the question.
Basically, the question was, is Trump just covering it so the country doesn't go to shit? Like, okay, basically every single important person in the country is on this list. Am I going to expose this? And under my presidency, everything's going to crumble.
Too many people are awake. They're not letting it go. The hashtag proves it. And people want answers, bro. They want to know, why was this going on with officials? And to not get to the bottom of this is to not understand what has happened to our nation. I think the last president we had was JFK. I think he was taken out. I think we need justice. I just think we're in trouble, dogs. What else you want to say? So that's one of the things. Now, what else is trending? The word communism, right? Why is that trending? Everyone's using the word communism. Like, bro, I don't know. All I know is we're in trouble. We don't deserve to be saved. When you're arrogant and you're sinning and you're acting evil and you mock God, the destruction comes. Always. It's guaranteed, bro. I want to get the hell out of New York City. I don't want to be anywhere in any major city. And I don't think we have a lot of time left. It could be a couple weeks, couple months, couple years even. It's still not a lot of time. I think that those of you that are spiritual, regardless of your faith and background, whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, a Jew, anyone that believes in the one creator, I think you all know what time it is, bro. when godlessness is at an all-time high, debauchery, disgust, all this stuff, and we're proud about it, we're like, pride.
We got months.
We got a month to celebrate abominations.
Sucking P. Chanel like this.
I think the writing's on the wall for all of us, and they can plan, but God is the best of planners.
Gotta do the head tilt when you do it.
And that's about it for this episode. I think pray for me and Sonny. Come to New York City to the conference if we're even still open in October. And take his course, affiliate, make some money online. What else you want to say before we end this one?
I don't know, bro. I said 6 words this whole episode.
But talk, bro. No one's stopping you.
No one is stopping me, but you were leading it and you like tangents.
That's what.
But I appreciate it, bro. It's good. It was good. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
And
Peace.
We'll see you next time on 𝐂𝐥𝐤𝐥𝐿 on the SunniFaz channel. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.